Nope is great.
Nope was really good.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I really like Get Out. I didn't see Us. I heard Jordan Peele ruin the Twilight Zone and made it shit, so I wasn't really in a rush to see a lot of his stuff. But Nope hit Peacock. People were telling me it was really good. I watched it and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, Nope was awesome.
It's got a good twist on like the whole alien thing.
Yes. Yes.
And this is a movie that it highlights like how like CGI can be good, because this is a movie that would not exist without CGI. And you need CGI to pull it off, and the CGI is incredible. Like, I looked into like, this is like the first movie in a while where I like looked into how they made it. So it's the first like horror movie shot on IMAX.
Wow. Okay. I mean, you can tell the scale of some of this, especially in the final stuff, is freaking vast.
Because they couldn't get like a digital camera to get like that big of a picture or something.
Yeah.
So it's an IMAX camera mixed with like a digital 3D camera. The whole sky, like all the night stuff was like shot during the day because they were going to digitally replace the sky anyway. And you can't really tell that the sky is digitally replaced. Like you assume because of the spaceship and whatnot or whatever it is. But yeah, I really got sucked in to Nope. What a pun, Adam. Sucked in. You get it?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I gave you the appropriate response for that joke, which was to say nothing.
Oh, I thought it was to laugh like hilariously.
No. It was...
So anyway, Nope. I was really focused on. I was on the edge of my seat. Like I'm just like, I need to know what this thing is. Like I know it's kind of an alien thing, but what is it specifically? I love how
it's cool too because it has that Jaws vibe to it.
It does.
Where you know it's there. It's in plain daylight, you know, but it's creepy as shit because at any time it's like going into the ocean. It could be anywhere.
Yeah.
And at any time it can strike. So yeah, it had that like looming threat going on.
Yeah.
There's that brilliant chaotic monkey scene that's thrown in.
Okay,
and it all ties together with the trauma of these characters.
There's like a horrifying scene. So Steven Yeun's character, he was like so basically the story of Nope. There's this horse ranch. Keith David, who I've met, he dies horribly. Some like debris from the sky falls down and kills him. And they say it came out of a plane, but no one's really sure. But it's a horse ranch that's meant for like horses in films. They like train horses to be in films, and they rent the horses out, and they're on hard times because now you can just digitally replace a horse, which they do in the movie. They pull in that like green horse to replace the real one. And Steven Yeun owns an amusement park, but he was a former child actor, and he was on a sitcom where a chimpanzee went crazy and killed a bunch of people. And I kept like wondering, like, how does this play into the rest of the movie? Like, even when they do that flashback, which is kind of horrifying.
Oh my gosh, it's insane.
Which is like, it's kind of like commentating on like in 2009 when that one chimpanzee like ripped that girl's face off.
Yeah.
That was like a big story.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is this? I don't understand what the show has to do with the monster. And then that scene, that really chaotic scene, it's like, oh, I get it now. Like, I understand it now. Like, again, really good writing where it's like this thing really stood out and I don't understand how it makes sense. And then when it gets to that moment, it pays off so well.
Well, and you see the shoe kind of like standing up on its side and like, whoa, this something supernatural's happening. And it's always been established that animals have that like sixth sense where they know something's going on.
Yeah. But even like for Steven Yeun's character, it's like a whole thing.
Right, the trauma.
Yeah, where he's just like, look, I profited off this previous thing. I can control this one. And like, nah, you can't. You can't.
Exactly.
But you know, the whole thing of like the thing flying through the clouds was perfect. I loved the trap they set up for it. I was just really, really invested in the movie. I need to go back and watch Us. I didn't see Us. Did you see Us?
I did. The first half is really strong, and then the route he goes with the story kind of loses me, gets a little too zany. It's not bad though. Lupita is fantastic in it, so it's worth watching just for her performance.
Yeah. And speaking of Jaws, I do like that whatever the thing is, gets that flag, that rope flag caught in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like the barrels in Jaws.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, there's definitely inspiration
love,
taken there.
So I love seeing Steven Yeun in things.
Yeah,
but
he's great.
It always makes me sad because
Glenn from The Walking Dead.
So when Walking Dead was first coming up, he was at a Monster Mania, and the girl I was with was a big fan of the show. And we went to his table. He didn't have a big table at that time because the show was still like taking off. He wasn't like he isn't like what he is now. So he was very chatty. Like he was talking to the girl I was with. Like you could actually have a conversation. Now it would probably be really hard. His line would probably be out the door. Sure. But yeah, so he's having fun. Like he was really nice. I enjoyed talking to him. And at one point he goes, "Hey, do you watch the show?" And without skipping a beat, I went, "Nah, that shit's boring. I don't watch it." I'm like, I gave it like 2 episodes, and I was like, "Oh man, this shit's boring." I'm like, "You seem really nice." I'm like, "You seem really nice," because I don't think he's in the first episode.
The Walking Dead?
Yeah. I think his voice is in the first episode. Like he calls.
Yeah, because he goes to save Rick, right? When the zombie horde is attacking the horse and shit.
So I felt really bad that I was just like, "Nah, that shit's boring." He laughed. He laughed at when I said it. But then I see it now. It's like, oh wow, I should have been nicer to that guy.
He's like, "Fuck you, Tony from
Hey, you know what? I was ahead of the curve because I know a lot of people watch Walking Dead and they all stopped because they said it got boring as shit.
Oh no, that show was an embarrassing train wreck after a few seasons. Oh my gosh.
By the way, everyone's making fun of the way I say Jaws.
Jaws?
It's a Northeast Philly thing. I put L's at the ends of words that end in AW. How dare you guys make fun of my voice when we have
Tony,
fucking Minnesota guy.
Yeah, you're preaching to the choir, dude. I can't say my T's properly. I say potato. It sounds like potato.
You say stuff in videos sometimes. I'm like, that's the funniest pronunciation of that thing I've ever heard.
It's the struggle of my life.
And I'm pretty good because I don't have a Philly accent, but that's one of the things that I have. And I'm like, God damn it, I can't beat it. But no, Nope. I cannot recommend Nope enough. Really, really loved it.
Top 3 for me this year, I believe it was Everything Everywhere All at Once, Maverick. Maybe it was The Northman and then Nope. But it's in the top 5. That was a good movie.
No, like I'm excited to watch Nope again. Like I'm excited to watch it again.
Yeah, because you're gonna pick up. It's the type of movie where you're gonna pick up on things.
Yeah.